Well, among those people who've attacked Kiran Bedi very strongly for her decision to join the BJP is the Congress party and the man in charge of the Congress's campaign here in Delhi, Ajay Maken. I spoke to Mr. Maken a little earlier today. Well, Mr. Maken, you've used some pretty strong words on the latest political developments in Delhi and about Kiran Bedi joining the BJP. You called it gross political opportunism. But are you being dismissive? Do you not think that Kiran Bedi's induction into the BJP is actually a turning point?
Well, I think first of all, BJP in a way has admitted now that Modi magic doesn't work in Delhi. It also means that now when they have to import leaders like Kiran Bedi, Shazia Ilmi, Jayaprada, so all such leaders if they are importing, which means that they don't have local leadership, developed local leadership in Delhi, which is ready to take on the administrative role of Delhi. After Sahib Singh Verma in 1998, first they brought in Sushma Swaraj, who also was not initially from Delhi. Then they have again, if Kiran Bedi is the chief minister, which means that Delhi in BJP since last 3-4 decades, there is no leader in Delhi who can take over the top administrative post in Delhi. So why should people vote for such MLAs who the BJP even doesn't think that they are capable enough? This is the first thing. Second is, this is gross opportunism in a way because both Sushma Swaraj and Kejriwal, it's not only both Kiran Bedi and Kejriwal, not only Kiran Bedi, but Kejriwal also earlier, they backstabbed in a way Anna Hazare because earlier on when Kejriwal left to form his own government and join active politics, Kiran Bedi at that time criticized Kejriwal for not taking permission prior approval of Anna Hazare and floating his own party. What now? Has she not now backstabbed Anna the same way as Kejriwal had done one and a half years ago? So all these people, the foundation of their politics is built on a complete set of lies. So which means that when they were participating in anti-corruption movement, it was not for the cause. It was for the latent political ambitions which is now coming to the fore.
But Mr. Maken, I did ask Kiran Bedi about, her change in stand, especially with regard to Mr. Modi. But, people do change in politics. She said herself that life evolves, it changes, and she's not the first one to switch parties or, have a different ideology.
Well, Nidhi, let me tell you, it is not the change which you are talking about. She was totally dismissive about political people, about politics. They said politics is a dal-dal. And now the same people who built up their entire media, entire campaign against the politics of India, who said that they never will join politics, they just want from outside to change what politics is. The same set of people, which means they were lying to the youngsters, to the people of this country. It is not people changing ideology or people changing stance. It is they have totally changed or somersaulted what they said earlier. And it's not only just one thing. Look at Kejriwal. He not only joined politics, then when he floated his own party, Kejriwal said that मैं बच्चों की कसम खाता हूँ, मैं ना कांग्रेस की support लूँगा, ना BJP की support लूँगा. And later on, he formed government with the support of Congress party. After that, he said that he will every day he will hold Janta Darbar. Then one day he ran away and he never came back. Then he said he will regularize all contractual labor. Was any one contractual labor regularized? So all these people, the farce now has to be brought to the notice of the people. It is not just by selling wrong, false rainbow dreams to the people that you just come to the power and then forget everything and you say that life changes, so we also change.
Well, let's talk about your own campaign for a moment. Now, you're leading that campaign. The Congress, many believe, is the underdog in this election. In fact, many people are dismissing the party completely, saying this election is basically the AAP versus the BJP.
Well, I don't think so. You may recollect that in 2013, many people at that time thought it is a Congress versus BJP election. Not many people gave any chance to the Aam Aadmi Party. Even the opinion polls also didn't give Aam Aadmi Party more than 2 or 3 seats at that time. So AAP were underdogs at that time. I think the same thing will happen now again with the Congress Party, because the difference now between Congress and both the BJP and AAP is at that time Congress was the ruling party. Now in last 1 year, both Aam Aadmi Party and BJP have had an opportunity to rule Delhi, and both have come up with a performance which they can't take any credit of. Last 7 months under the BJP's rule, the crime rate and rape rate in Delhi has gone up instead of promised rape-free or crime-free capital of Delhi. What about 15 lakh rupees coming to each one's account, which was promised by Narendra Modi, and the time limit of 100 days was given by Rajnath Singh? What happened to the promises of Arvind Kejriwal? He said the austerity measures, he won't take any Sarkari Bangla, he won't take any security. What happened to those austerity measures? They've somersaulted, they have turned around on each and every promise which they made before the elections. They are worse than the regular politicians whom they always used to criticize.
Well, what you're saying essentially is that there isn't any Congress government for anyone to blame now, which is probably true. But what about differences within the Congress itself, Mr. Maken? Sheila Dikshit recently said that the Congress could support AAP if there's a fractured mandate, leading many to believe that she sounded that she had given up even before the battle. What's your view?
No, that's not the party line. Because in any case, we are not going to support Aam Aadmi Party, even to take support from them to form the government if we are the largest party. This is something which we will not do, because had we done this in the past, there was no need for the elections. Had we supported Aam Aadmi Party before the elections, then it would have been as it is, because the elections were not required. So what we didn't do before the elections, because of which now the elections are taking place, why should we do it after the elections? So this is something which will never happen. As far as the groupism and factionalism in the Congress is concerned, well, in all the elections before that, wherein we have won also, there was factionalism and groupism always in the Congress party. Can you tell me a single moment, a single day in the Congress party where there has not been groupism or factionalism, but we've been able to win a large number of elections? Similarly, can Aam Aadmi Party say that it is faction free, or BJP say can they claim that they are faction free or groupism free? They rather they are more fractured, more factional wars are taking place both in BJP and in Aam Aadmi Party.
Well, at least you're admitting that there are factions and not giving the usual line about, everyone being together and united. So why do you think that Sheila Dikshit then said what she did? Why did she say it?
Well, it may be her personal views. Of course, she later on clarified that also, but it is not the party line. And I'm not saying just as the campaign committee chief of Delhi, but I'm saying also as the General Secretary All India Congress Committee, chief spokesperson of the Congress party. So the line of the Congress party is what I am saying as the communication in charge and General Secretary of the Congress party.
All right, Ajay Maken, thank you very much for speaking to us today on Left, Right and Centre. Well, that really brings you a sense of where this election campaign in Delhi is headed. So lots more excitement up ahead in the next few weeks.